Hello everyone, pkmnMasterWheeler here. Here for an exciting and new Let's Play series, Zelda Ocarina of Time Randomizer. So I know a lot of the people that watch me are more from the Pokemon sphere. May not know what a Zelda, how Zelda Randomizer works. And basically the way things go is, it takes a bunch of items and shuffles them together and throws them back in random places. The kinds of things that will be shuffled are all the treasure chests, all the heart pieces, all like special items like bottles and funky stuff, the songs, and the Great Fairy rewards. And that's like all the standard stuff, but I also personally turned on Shop Sanity, which will also randomize 4 items in every shop. That's enough explaining things. Let's get into it. Ah, that's not my name. I can play video games, guys, I swear. Third time's the charm. Third time's the charm at spelling my own name. Hey! Did it. Oh. You know. Yeah, one of the settings I have in here is, you can set it to let you just start with That's weird. Anyways, you can have it just let it just start with full sticks, Deku nuts, and rupees, as they're just stuff you can randomly pick up and grind for anyways, and mainly. Oh yeah, guys, I don't know if you noticed, but our tunic color is different. It's purple. I'm just conditioned to do that from the start, even though my wallet's full. But anyways, I like to just have the wallet set to full when I do Shop Sanity, so you can actually go in here and buy something from the start. Oh boy, I love myself a big. Oh. The big was a lie, guys. How much does this cost? Because I'm about to get hurt. Oh, you know what? Ow. Wait, I should press button so I don't die. Anyways. Wait a minute, if I remember right, when you get it from the shop, it doesn't actually heal you. Oh, it does. I remember wrong. I was a fool. I was a foolish fool who did foolish things in a foolish way. Now I actually need this. Normally what you do is run here in this house first, though. Because it has 4 treasure chests. What's behind chest number 1? A free extra heart, I guess. What's behind this is just gonna be a thing for this run through, isn't it? Well, we have money now. Well, we have the big Goron sword now.
Listen!
Oh yeah, I have a thing. I have a twacker. A twacker. Where's the twacker? I didn't get it ready. Okay, there we go. There we go. We start off with the Spirit Medallion. What do we get? The game. Thank you. Game. Oh. I pressed the wrong thing. I'm still pressing the wrong thing. There we go. What did I get? I'm confused. Oh, okay. I realized that the map is wrong because I forgot to click this. So things I can't get out. Oh yeah, two. So two things I need to bring up. I don't need to collect that. I have full cash money. Voiced. The legendary third thing I need to bring up. Look at treasure. Second, I have... There's a setting on the randomizer to have so the forest is open, so you don't have to beat the Deku Tree to get out. Which is a, I feel like an important setting to turn on. Because basically, in like the very few things, like the few things you can do in the Deku Tree, the sword chest, and the few things you can do in the forest, one of them has to be either the slingshot, bombs, or the silver scale to be able to let you out. Because the way the randomizer works is it has a logic that it has a path it wants you to take to make sure that everything is doable. So it's just not quite as randomized if you're confined to a small area and guaranteed to get one of those three things. And the second thing, the actual second thing I want to bring up, was the win condition. We were just getting all the hearts, guys. Don't do it. 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 Do it not. Don't. Do not. Cease. Desist. I still hear you freaking out down there. I still hear you freaking out. You need to not do that. Thank you. Oh, that was freaking out. That was freaking out. That was freaking out. What was I saying? Oh yeah, win condition. We need to get all 6 of these medallions from beating dungeons. And that'll unlock Ganon's Tower, and then we go and beat Ganon normal. Which will be a mite harder because while the medallions and spiritual stones are not shuffled into the overall pool, they are shuffled amongst each other. So what we get for beating the Great Deku won't necessarily be the Kokiri. Oh, I can play this game, guys, I swear. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. The gold speaking. Gold Skulltula tokens. There is a setting to randomize those all as well, but I do not know where they all are. I probably know where 70 to 80 of them are. I need to know where all of them are to safely do that. But there is still a reward. The reward for collecting 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50 of them is still randomized. Hold on 1 second. Ouch. There's just not much left to do here, I believe. Oh. Yeah, one more second. There we go. Try putting the buttons on actual buttons instead of a second control stick. And I just always so used to second control stick controls, I just forget every single time. Oh! There's a glitch. I believe. Or a skip at least. To get up there. I've tried it, I don't know how to do it. We're getting lots of hearts. Anyways, that is all we can do here. Wait, let me show you. Let me show you. As I said, most of the people watching this are probably more Pokemon's people who haven't played this. Oh, there goes my stick. Or haven't played it in a long time. The fun fact: this guy is optional because you have to hit that switch, but we have no slingshot, so we cannot. That being said, I'll see you all outside. That one. Wait. That one. That one. Don't you yellow queen go, mummy. I can't do that trick. Look, you can't actually see me, marking stuff off. For some weird reason, I don't know why. But that one singular yellow dot at the bottom, that's the Great Deku Tree. And basically what green dots mean, or green squares mean you can do anything, or you can completely get everything there. Orange means you can get some of the stuff, but not all of it. Yep, that is right. And yellow means you can get all of it with certain tricks. And I don't know the certain tricks to get it. Well, I do know the certain tricks, but I am unskilled enough to pull it off. Anyways, the game is now soft locked, so I have to be 1 second. I was curious, I had to try it out. I was pretty sure that would happen. But I had to see if the Deku Nuts would work. There's an easy thing to get right out here. The Ocarina. The Fairy Ocarina. just that's right over here, all the way to the opposite end of the thing from the take to me, and BAM! I must have set it to not be randomized. Either that or that was really lucky. Where is that on here? Guys, point it to it for me. Where is it? I think I'm blind, guys. Oh, there it is. Oh hey, how long has that yellow dot on Long Long Ranch been there? Did that appear when I clicked the ocarina, or was it always there?
Listen!
Alright. Mysterious item for 40 rupees. What did it be? Oh! Goron places. That's definitely a good item. It's very good. That lets us pick up bomb flowers, and also I don't know if it's a randomizer thing or if it's actually programmed into the game that way normally. But also there are big blocks as an adult that you can't push unless you have the Goron Blazing. I think that means we can do most of Goron of Dodonga's Cavern now. That'll be fun. I should start marking more stuff off. Mino's house. Kokiri sword. Look, that orange thing just disappeared because I've got everything here. Oh! I'll do that later, but I missed something. I kind of missed the, oops. 2.0 versions of the Randomizer. Because you couldn't, randomize the weird egg? Odd egg? The egg that Malin gives you. It was not shuffled, so just the standard thing to do is to come over here, noodle bop all the way to Castle Town. Be shocked that you made it here in a day because Gabora isn't here to chat to you. Beat up a Skull the usual. Oh no, no, stop talking to them. Anyways. She's here and she gave you the weird egg or odd egg or whatever it's called. Huh. But as you can see now it's randomized, so stuff. Because not only do you get stuff for like going to the castle and talking to Zelda and all that, once you do that, it also triggers Talon and Malin to be back at Longhorn Ranch for stuff. Also, fun fact, since you in the normal game you can't actually get it out of Kakariko Forest. Without the slingshot, this game just doesn't have any sort of check to see if you have it to play it. So you can just come in here and do it. No, no, no! The best of this game, guys. The best of this game, guys. I'm recording it, so this is gonna take 50 tries now. I know it. No, no! I'm already doing worse than normal because it's been forever since I've actively, had to pay for a second game! Whew. Yeah, because if you are 1 or 2 away, you get a free retry. That was early. Aha! Did it! And another heart. No, no, don't read the sign! Don't read the sign! Get 2 more of these. Weird egg obtained. Shooting gallery. Alright, I can save Richard, can't I? But why would I want to? Boop, doop, doop. Boop, doop, doop, doop. Doop, 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 doop. Nope, backwards. No, we're here early. I don't have any reason to be here early. 1 second. I am almost out of sticks, my guys. That was 5. And this is why I want to be here at night. Well, at night! At night! Perfect. And one more thing to get here. Man, guys, there's cow sanity. Where if you play opponent's song. Oh. Well. It's in the thumbnail and outro card. We had to see at least one today. Yeah, there's all sorts of crazy things. Like there's all the business scrubs, like the one we got the something in the forest from. That one gives you like an upgrade, so it's randomized normally, but there's a bunch of just give you like small stuff that aren't randomized, and you can like throw those in. You can make so every time you play a song to one of the cows, they give you something. Randomize all the skull toys, you can randomize all the keys. You can randomize the magic beans. There's lots of this randomizer I still haven't touched. There's entrance randomizers, you can walk through a door and it takes you to the wrong place. Oh, it's getting to be daytime at the perfect time. Just in time. Hold on. The lights are on. There we go. Perfect. Chicken, chicken, chicken. So, this can be a little hard to pull off in one cycle. And since I'm recording, that means I'm guaranteed not to get it. Wait a minute. So first off, I was exactly right. I did not get it first try. But second off, hookshot apparently. Sploosh. Is there anything to do here? There is anything to do here. Do I want to do anything to do here? Okay, sir. Perfect. I feel like I never have the Ocarina when I first get here. Boom. Well, this is fun. Now this can be a bit hard to pull off normally. However, they lessen the requirements. So you don't have to get like one exact fish to win it. You just need, they lowered the size to need like 7 or 9 question mark. And I think it had to be an 8 or higher before. Maybe they need the fish bigger. Oh! Hey guys, it's that weird egg I was talking about. Oh! Excuse me. Oh. Interesting. There's something I think over here. Wrong egg. What's this? Let's see if we can go out and have it. Got great herpes. Is this an old version of the thing, of the tracker that doesn't know that I can do the fishing as a kid without the sword? Because that used to be a thing. You couldn't do the, since the fishing rod was on B, you couldn't do it unless you had the sword. Which was a little weird because you could do slingshot mini-game without the sword. Oh thank goodness, it's just a treasure chest. It's like, is this scrub that's gonna want money from me? Thankfully it was not. Oh good, an extra stick. I actually kind of need those. I'm here. With this chicken, does that mean we don't need the other chicken? We still need the other chicken? Okay. The other chicken betrayed me. I don't like it. Music, however. No, sir! Sir! Thank you. Whee! Buy me caps! Oh, hey! Would you look at that? An adult's wallet? Remember, we didn't actually check the shops in Kakariko Village. Not Kakariko Village, Castle Town. What do you say I beat you back there? And we can go purchase some stuff and talk to Zelda. It's time. Was there anything cool at? I think everything at the Kokiri Forest shop was cheap, so we didn't need anything. I think the only thing cool there was a fake bin bong, whatever it was. Huh. Isn't that the end of the trade? Yeah, I think that's the end of the trading side quest. I'm not gonna get it now because I'm doing kid stuff right now. But something to consider. What do you have? No. Oh! Ah, that's something I forgot to mention. Would you like to purchase 20 rupees for a meager 160 rupees? No. How about the... Yeah, this is a bit of a rough deal. How about you purchase 50 rupees for a meager 110 rupees? That seems like a good deal, right? Right? Anyways, the boss keys and map and compass I also set to be randomized. Oh no! I'm so confident. It's 200. Yeah. Boss keys and maps and compasses also randomized. And honestly, the main reason for that is Jabba's belly. Because all the only pickups in there are the map, the compass, the boomerang, and the heart container. So you literally can double what you get by randomizing the map and compass too. But also you get a lot of stuff in the other, not a lot, but it adds 2 things to every dungeon too. So it's pretty nice. Pretty nice addition. It's time. Bet this guy's chicken. Bet your chicken, my guy. One tarnation gang, I will shy around here. Alright, take that dialogue. Heck yeah! Sped up block pushing speed. I'm gonna do it. This is a terrible idea, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I didn't do it. One of these days I'm gonna successfully pull that off. Oh no. Oh no. My dumb mistake may have doomed me. Dumb mistake, no. Dumb mistake, no. Dumb mistake, no. No. Don't do it. Don't do it. Hey. I was wondering if I had set it to cut this part out. Ah, that part is skipped. Now we have a letter. Impa, give us some loot. The worst part of the randomizer. That's it. That's the worst part. Okay. I don't get to show off the cool Easter eggs in the place with Zelda. Anyways, not that item, but that progression element feels like a good place to end it off. Got quite a few good items for functioning as an adult, not necessarily as a kid. You guys need to stop. Anyways, clear out the stuff in the forest. Got some, I don't know, just did some basic like early randomizer stuff. And you're getting ready to go to Kakariko Village, which is also basic early randomizer stuff. I swear, we'll get into cool stuff. I promise. We have the hook shot. We will get into cool stuff. Like being attacked by skeletons. Anyways, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you all had a fantastic time. And I'll see you all later. Bye bye. Hey! Wow.